So, good day everyone. My name is Abigail P. Garcia. I'm from BSIT 2-1 BPO. So, today I'm going to report about data communication. So, data communication, it is the exchange of data between two devices via some form of transmission medium. So, example known is email, message, as well as phone calls are example of data communication. So, next. There are 5 characteristics of effective communication. First, it uses the same transmission medium and language. So, dapat same language kayo. Hindi pwedeng iba nag-siya, tas Ilocano ka, hindi kayo magkakaintindihan. So, second, direct and indirect communication. So, direct is face-to-face and indirect is through email, ganun po. So, third, mutual understanding. Parang same lang din siya ng nauna. So, fourth, continuous process. So, tuloy-tuloy lang dapat. And 5, use as word as well as symbols. So, data refers to information presented in whatever form is agreed upon by the parties creating and using the data. So, this information may be in the form of text, documents, image, or audio clips. So, moving on to our next slide. There are 3 fundamental characteristics of data communication, namely first, delivery. The system must deliver the data to the correct destination. The data must be delivered by the intended device or user, and only by that device or user. So second, accuracy. The system must deliver the data accurately. The data that have been altered in transmission and left uncorrected are unusable. So last, timeliness. The system must deliver the data in a timely manner. So data delivered late are useless. In the case of video and audio, timely delivered means delivering the data as they produce, in the same order that they are produced, and without significant delay. This kind of delivery is called real-time transmission. So, kunwari, may meet up kayo ng friend mo sa park at 10 p.m., ganon. So, nandun na yung kaibigan mo, tapos nag-reply ka, kaso naputulan kayo ng wifi, ganon. So, hindi na na-send yung message mo, so hindi na yung timely. So, next. Component of data communication. First, message. It is the information, data to be communicated. So, popular forms of information include text, picture, audio, video, etc. Text is converted to binary, number that's not converted. Image is converted to pixels. So next, sender. It is the device that sends the data message. So ito yung tagapadala ng message. So receiver, it is the device that receives the message. So ito yung tagatanggap ng message. Medium. So next, medium na tayo. It is the physical path by which a message travels from sender to receiver. So, an example of medium is a newspaper. From the combined media form of newspaper, television, magazine, radio, and the internet. So next, protocol. It is a set of rules governs data communication. Protocols include Wi-Fi. So moving on to our next slide, data representation. Data representation include text. Text represented as a bit pattern, a sequence of bits, OS or IS. Different set of bit pattern have been designed to represent text symbols. Each set is called a code, and the process of representing symbol is called coding. Today, the prevalent coding symbol is called Unicode, which uses 32 bits to represent a symbol or character used in any language in the world. So, ASCII, the American Standard Code for Information Interchange, developed some decades ago in the United States. now constitute the first 127 characters in Unicode and is also referred to a basic Latin. So second, numbers. Numbers are also represented by bits pattern. However, a code such as ASCII is not used to represent numbers. The number is directly converted to a binary numbers to simplify mathematical operation. So third is image. Image are also represented by bit pattern. It is simplest form. An image is composed of a matrix or pixel, where each pixel is a small dot. So fourth is audio. The audio refers to recording or broadcasting or of sound or music. Audio is by nature different from text, numbers, or image. It is continuous, no discrete. Even when you use a microphone to change voice or music to an electric signal, we create a continuous signal. So last is video. Video refers to the recording or broadcasting of a picture or a movie. Video can either be produced as a continuous entity. So next, data flow. So first, simplex communication. Simplex communication is unidirectional. In simplex mode, sender can send the data but the sender can't receive the data. It is unidirectional communication. So example, keyboard and monitor. Second, half duplex. Each station can both transmit and receive, but not at the same time. It is a two-way directional communication, but one at the time. Example, walkie-talkie. So next, full duplex. Both stations can transmit and receive simultaneously. So, sender can send the data and also can receive the data simultaneously. It is a two-way directional communication. Example, telephone. So moving on to our next slide, the network criteria. So network criteria include performance. Performance, it can be measured in many ways. First, transit time. It is the amount of time required for a message to travel from one device to another. So second is response time. It is the elapsed time between an inquiry and a response. The performance of the network depends on many factors such as number of users, type of transmission medium, capabilities of hardware, and the efficiency of the software. So next, number 2, reliability. It is measured by the frequency of failure, time it takes a link to recover from a failure, and network robustness in catastrophe. So the last criteria, the last network criteria is security. How the network protects the data from unauthorized access. Network must be secured. The data that is sent should reach in destination safety without any third party reading or altering or destroying the data in the midway. So next, categories of network. First, size. Second, ownership. Third, distance it covers. Fourth, physical architecture. So, dito sa categories na include din yung LAN or local area network. So, local area network is a private network that connects computer and devices within a limited area, like a residence, an office, a building, or a campus. So second, metropolitan area network or MAN. It is a larger network than LAN. It often covers multiple cities or towns. So mas kumpara sa LAN, mas malaki itong MAN. So third is wide area network or WAN. is a much larger network than LAN and MAN. It is often covers multiple countries or continents. So, mas malaki ito kumpara dun sa dalawang nauna. So, ito na yung pinaka-summary ng mga nabanggit ko po kanina. So, next slide na tayo. The network. Network is a group of connected communication device such as the computer and the printers. So, a network is nothing but a connection made through connection link between two or more devices. Device can be a computer, a printer, or any device that is capable to send and receive data. There are two ways to connect the device. First, point-to-point connection. Second, multi-point connection. So, point-to-point connection between remote control and the television for changing the channels. So, the multi-point connection, it also called multi-drop configuration. In this connection, two or more devices share a single link. So next, mid-1960s standalone device. So ARPA, Advanced Research Project Agency, and DoD, Department of Defense. So in 1967, ACM, Association for Computing Machinery meeting. So, parang ito yung mga standalone devices ng mga panahon na yan. So, sa 4 nodes na tayo. First, University of California, Los Angeles. Second, University of California, Santa Barbara. Third, Stanford Research Institution. Fourth, University of Utah. So, sa NCP na tayo, or Network Control Protocol, is a set of protocols forming a part of point-to-point protocol, or PPP. So, in 1972, Wind and Bob Interneting Project Transmission Control Protocol include encapsulation, datagram, and function of a gateway. Shortly thereafter, first, segmentation, second, reassembly, third, error detection. Segmentation is the process of breaking a packet into a smaller unit before transmission and reassembling them into the proper order at the receiving end of the communication. So, physical typology, it refers to the way in which a network is laid out physically. So, physical typology categorized into 4, the mesh, bus, star, and ring. So, mesh communication is point-to-point. Bus is signal are shared with the backbone cable. Star signal are passing through the central device. Ring signal are circulate with a network. So merong advantage and disadvantage yung typology. So, unahin natin yung disadvantage and advantage ng mesh. Advantage, point-to-point link, robust, privacy or security. Disadvantage, expensive in cable, sheer block and off wiring. So, sa bus na tayo, less expensive than mesh. Ease of installation. So, disadvantage ng bus, difficult reconnection, difficult to add station, limited number of station. So, sa star, point-to-point link, robust, less expensive than mesh. So, parang same lang din sila nung mesh. Disadvantage, using central devices. So, sa ring, point-to-point link to both side only, easy to install and configure. So, disadvantage, unidirectional traffic of signals. So, dito na po nagtatapos yung report ko. Hope na madami kayong natutunan and enjoy your day po.